Sir, now we are ready. I will just introduce you. Then onwards, you can take the lead.
I can speak on.
Yes. Yeah. Hello, friends. Welcome to 40 Masters, 40 Sundays. In today's session, from past 4 or 5 sessions, we are taking wisdom from different masters, different senior masters. They are giving us a wonderful wisdom. And today, we will be taking wisdom from Senior Pyramid Master. And he is the Vice Chairman and he's handling Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy. So, like he will be talking with us on spiritual wealth. What is spiritual wealth? And what is the difference between spiritual wealth and worldly wealth? Is there any difference or both are same? How to go ahead with the accumulation of wealth? What kind of wealth we need to have to lead a wonderful life on this planet Earth? So all these aspects we will try to understand in today's session. And let us all welcome Dr. Sivaramappa Garu, who is the Vice Chairman of Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy. So welcome, sir. Welcome to the today's session. We are very much honored to have you as today's guest. So let me hand over the mic to you and please go ahead. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Master. I am really happy to be with you this morning session. My dear Masters, on my personal behalf, I thank all of you for having gathered on a wonderful occasion of amassing the spiritual wealth. Generally, every one of us has been given mouthful lessons on wealth. Wealth is considered to be always in the physical form, possessive nature. That is what we are all taught. The whole entire world is after that. It has been making a money-making process. The life has become a money-making process. Everybody is looking at material wealth. What is wealth? Wealth actually, it denotes the accumulation of abundance. Something else is more in quantity. And apart from that, the wealth always is referring to the possessive nature. There is something which is physical, which can be possessed. And material wealth is always becomes a material for us. Material is not permanent. We may possess for a period of time, not permanently. It will not be an asset for long. Some way or the other, it will have to diminish. All the physical wealth diminishes. Material wealth diminishes. The material world itself diminishes. So the wealth is always of a temporary nature. And we are all after that. And that's why our happiness is vanishing. Our calmness is vanishing. Our lifestyle is deteriorating. Our kind of living and everything is taking the shape of a temporary factor. Everything is temporary. Nothing we have here. So in that background, we are just pulling on our lives. But actually, we have a kind of spiritual wealth, which is not of temporary nature, which is of permanent nature. We are permanent souls. In spiritual science, we learn that man is eternal. Sorry. We are not the physical bodies or belonging to this materialistic world. We are of permanent nature, in fact. We are the consciousness. And consciousness is ever pervasive and everlasting, and it is not diminishing nature. So for us, we need our own wealth. That is most important. Not the physical wealth which is apart from us. Physical wealth is always is only of possessive nature. That's what I want. It's oriented by desires. Of course, it is abundance, but any amount of abundance is not temporary. It is always temporary. So in spiritual science, we learn about our own wealth, which we have to possess, in fact. We lose our wealth and we gain the materialistic wealth, which is very temporary and landing us in all kinds of only which is not permanent, which is not truthfulness, which is not wisdom oriented, which is not our inner capacities. All these things which we have possessed, which we have internally, our assets, are all of permanent nature. Our wisdom is permanent. Understand? And our truthfulness is permanent. And our capacities in the nature of the divinity is always permanent. But we are all going after the temporary and vanishing wealth. That is the reason today average man is not happy. The world is always in So this is how we know we are leading our lives improperly, with improper wealth. What is real wealth? The real wealth is given in spiritual science, in fact. So we should be aware of what we are and what is our real wealth. Real wealth is given in the text of Viveka Chudamani. They give the spiritual wealth. The first four instruments are there for this, which makes man ever happy. There is no discontinuity of happiness as regards to the human soul. It is always dancing, it is always dazzling, it is always happy, everlasting happiness it has. Its character is that. That four contents are given as Viveka, Vairagya, Shat Sampatti, and Mumukshitva. These are the four which make us eternal. These are the four which form part of our original nature. Viveka is our original nature. But we are forgetting and we are falling on the knowledge which is externally available to us. Which is internally available, we have forgotten. That is the wealth, in fact. Wealth is inside. Viveka, that is wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is just discriminating what is right and what is wrong. We have to identify which way we have to go, which way we should not. This is mere a kind of following the righteous path. That's it. That is our wealth. That we should have that kind of discriminatory capacities in us, which is called wisdom. And secondly is Vairagya. Many people think that Vairagya means is giving up everything. Very, very wrong notion it is. Actually, Vairagya doesn't spell out that you should give up anything. Vairagya has got two sentences, V plus Raga it is. Raga means attachment. Mamakara in Sanskrit. This is mine, mine. That kind of feeling you should give up. You have to detach yourself with all the surroundings. Keep everything with you, no problem. But don't depend on that always, 24 hours. Do not crave for that. Don't be hankering for that always. Don't go for that. Don't think that if you're not there without that. It's a very, very wrong notion that makes the man very, very unhappy. And our happiness is tampered with that. Punctured, actually. The raga means attachment. Viraga means detachment. It is detachment, not giving up. Kindly understand, my dear masters. Very vast difference in the world. Now people are taking it in a different perception, very wrong perception that leads them to nowhere, and they are landing in all kinds of confusion with this. No giving up, please. Possess everything, but don't be after that. If it comes, it's fine. If it does not come, it is very much fine. See, be attached. There is detachment in attachment. That's what people also keep telling. So that we should cultivate. That is called vairagya, a very beautiful thing, which we have pursued in a wrong way, and then we are afraid of that. That is not correct. Okay. And then third point is Shat Sampatti they have put. 6 treasures they have mentioned. 6 treasures. They are real wealth. They are called Shama, Dhamma, Shraddha, Uparati. Okay. Shama means tolerance. One by one, I will explain to you. There are 6 contents which we adopt internally. Actually, we are possessing all those things in us, but we are not aware of that. That getting awareness of that is called, that is what is called enlightenment. Enlightenment is nothing but being aware of what you are internally. Shama means tolerance. Everybody should have tolerance. All these emotional attitudes are all should have some limitations or that should be governed by the viveka. All our emotionals should be led by viveka. Viveka means we have already discussed that how much we should, where to go, what is right for us. This is the discriminatory faculty in us. We possess that. That is called self-knowledge. It is knowledge from self. It is Atma Vijnana. That is Viveka. Nothing else is there. So Shama and Dhamma means controlling yourself, controlling your anger. All your inner evils are there. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Macharyas are there. Every one of us know it, knows. So we have to control that. That is very, very important in our life system. If we are unable to control, then our life, goes its own way like a kite in the air. There is no control over that. The kite should be in your hands, Baba, in order to get it back. So similarly, everything should be in our hand. That is called Dhamma, controlling. Tolerance, controlling your own mind. Mastery over the mind is the controlling capacity. Mastery over the mind. That is what Patriji enunciated everywhere. You are the masters. He used to say, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. Friendship means eliminating all the enmity at all. No enemy for us. And my dear masters, he said, you are the master of your mind, not others. Mastery over the mind is the wealth, in fact. That controls everything. And Shama, Dhamma, then Shraddha, the concentration. You have to concentrate on one thing. Many, many thoughts will lead you nowhere. Shraddha should be there on one factor. Many, many seedlings, many seeds, if you sow, no seed will have a sapling at all. They will not sprout at all. All the seeds at one place will never sprout. They die down. So many thoughts will never give you any kind of results. Have one single thought. Be a concentrative person. Be interesting person on single thought. That's what we want. That is called Shraddha. Then Uparati. Uparati means, that is what we say, it is not craving after anything. Rati means interest. Always we are interested in everything, whatever we see. That is what physical world makes us do, It makes us completely invaded by that. We are invaded by the Prakriti, nature. Prakriti, moksha is important. We should get liberated from Prakriti. That is spoiling us. That is what Uparati. Right? Don't go after the nature, Baba. The ocean is very well, very, very handsome, very, very wonderful to see. But go inside. Don't go inside. You lay your step inside, it will not leave you. It will take you away. But looks very beautiful. Stay on the shore, see, and don't go into that. The nature also is like that. It makes you so many distortions it will give you. Dislocations, disturbances, turbulence. All these things are inclusive in the nature. Along with the beauty, there is some ugliness is there. That is called delusion and illusion. Illusory world and delusory world. Illusion means thinking something else for some other thing. Delusion means, in spite of being told, we are not listening to that. See, this is the delusionary world. It is like that. You cannot see the truth also. Even though you are given the truth, you are unable to take it because the nature is like that. It will overtake you. It will make you a great fool. So this is how, Uparati. And then, Shraddha, Uparati, and then one more. The sixth is there, Shama, Dhamma. Shama, Dhamma, Shraddha. Uparati. Titiksha is there. Oh, Titiksha means keep waiting. Don't lose patience. It's a forbearance. Forbearance means and limitless patience it is. Titiksha should have tolerance. In fact, it is also a kind of tolerance. Buddha said, Titikshishe, Ativakyam Titikshishe, Durgudaha, Dussilaha, Bahujirahan. Dushilo hi bahujanaha. Everybody is evil-minded fellow. What can I do? I will sustain the abuses in this village. When he goes to a village and he was advised, these people are not understanding what you say. They will throw stones on you. They will harass you. They may kill you like that. He was advised at that time. And he said, Ativaksham titikshishye, I will bear, I will tolerate. Even they kill, I don't bother because I am not the physical body. Titikshishye, that means I will tolerate anything, everything. No problem, I am never damaged. It is all external things, externally it will prevail and vanish. It doesn't touch me at all. A lady gave some undue food to him. He did not take it. It does not harm him. He said, you only keep it, madam. It goes away with her. That is how our attitude should be. If somebody abuses us, we need not be reactive on that. We need not get perturbed over that because it is an external thing. It does nothing to you at all. So that is called titiksha. And lastly is samadhana. You have to always contentment. Don't go after everything and anything, whatever you see. The indriyas are like that. They work outside. They don't see inside. Paranchikani paranpashyantina antaratman. They cannot see the inner capacities, what we possess. They are all working outside. The manaha also is an indriya. Shashta indriyane. Manaha shashta indriya. Manassu kuda, that is mind also, is one of the indriyas that goes only outward. It will not see inside the beauty. See, that's where we are trapped. We are trapped, in fact, by the nature. So we have to come out of this trap, and the spiritual wealth, we will be possessing only at that time when we are looking into our own side. That is called inner beauty. We have to be able to see through, not the external beauty. That is what. Inner beauty is accessible to us by means of meditation. When we are in the habit of meditation, then we look to ourselves and all the kinds of inner wisdom will come to the empty part of mind, because meditation makes the mind empty, and the moment it becomes empty from the thoughts, the inner wisdom, that is soul, what we call, that is called Atma in Sanskrit, or the spirit in English, or self, or whatever it is, or consciousness, that will flow towards the mind. Where there is a gap, it will fill up. Then the mind will be empowered with the inner wisdom. That is what is happening in meditation. Every person will become envisioned, empowered in their visionary mode, empowered in their capabilities, empowered with their discriminatory capacities, all kinds of wisdom, truthfulness, wisdomfulness, and the infinitehood we will be possessing when our minds are kept empty for a while at least. That is the asset what we are given by our ancestors like rishis, philosophers, or whatever it is. They have worked for the humanity and they have found out this practice of meditation only to make the mind, make the people, that is mankind, be free from this treacherous nature and give us the sufficient wealth, our own wealth. That is called Atma Vijnana, that is called spiritual wealth. This kind of wealth is not diminishing at all. The more and more you distribute your wisdom, it will be more enhanced. It will be increasing, abundance, there is no limit for that. Limitless is the spiritual wealth and limited is the materialistic world, materialistic wealth. So let us understand the discrimination between what is right and what is not, what is good, what is not good for us. Material wealth, it is necessary to the extent limited. Like we take food, 100%. Food is necessary, material is necessary for us. But only food will not suffice. You have some sort of a flavor for that. A sort of a ghee should be added to that. The ghee works as a spiritual wisdom for us. Then our meal will be complete. Then our whole life will be a complete life. Otherwise, we will be leading incomplete life. Only 50% if we go with the materialistic knowledge. If we have the spiritual knowledge also, what we are and how, what is our capacities, what is our wealth, in fact, we have to find out our real wealth. Real wealth is sadhana chatushtayam, that is viveka, vairagya, shatsampatti, and mumukshutva is the last. Okay, when once you follow these three, always, then you will have janma rahitya. That is called moksha. Okay, moksha is not just like to be asked or demanded, it has to be acquired. Automatically it will get. We get automatically the fourth one. So, but first three, we need it. Viveka happens because of meditation. Viveka comes only when mind is free. When people are very, very calm and quiet, then only he will get an idea. He will get solutions. He will get a kind of nammadi. In Telugu, they say a very, very good word, nammadi. See, we have to calmness. Calmness is very, very important. Then only he will become wise. Prasanna chetasaha. That is when one's mind is calm. Ashu buddhihi paryavasishtate. That's what Sri Krishna says. Ashu buddhi means instant wisdom will sprout there in the empty mind. And one more secret what we are going to reveal to all of us, we must know that what is Atma? What is self? Self is nothing but empty mind. Kindly understand this. When you are making your mind empty, when the emptied mind itself is named as Atma, nothing else is there. In Sanskrit, in Upanishads, it is well defined what is Atma. They have defined it as Shivam, Shantam, Advaitam, Chaturtham, iti manyante, sa Atma sa Vigdeyaha. Everybody should understand the Atma as Shivam, that is always dealing with the good. Shantam, always keeping calm mind. Advaitam, there is nothing parallel to that, second to none. Chaturtham, it is the fourth state of mind. Chaturtham, fourth state. What is that fourth state? Mind has got four departments. The first mind is a kind of thinking capacity. Okay. And then it is always, in the awareness, Jagrata Avastha. We are in the state of awareness, Jagrata Avastha. Then second state, mind will go into rest, that is Nidra Avastha. And third state is we go into Swapna Avastha. That is the empty mind, when once we are in the Nidra Avastha, the mind will not take a kind of rest. All indriyas will take rest. And Swapnavastha, mind will be having some duty. The semi-consciousness it is. And that is called Swapnavastha. 4 avasthas are there. So 3 avasthas are these. Now last avastha is Turiya avastha. Turiya means it is neither awareness, you are not opening your eyes, nor it is a sleep mode. Nidra avastha, no. And then it is not even Swapnavastha. There are no dreams also it is. No dream state. Then absence of these 3 is called Turiya. That is called emptiness, utter emptiness. That is called Atma. Savigneha, that is to be understood as Atma, that is called self, that is called the spirit. Consciousness we had. The consciousness is emptiness, pervasive everywhere. Everywhere you find emptiness. Everywhere. So in our mind also is emptiness is necessary, and that is itself form part of the Atma. In that Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam will sprout. In that state of empty mind, Satyam, truthfulness will sprout it. Truthfulness will take a sapling there. It will sprout. It will arouse your awareness into truthfulness. And then Satyam, Gnanam, it will give Viveka. That is, it will give discriminatory faculty. It will teach you what is right and what is wrong. Identifying right and wrong itself is wisdom. Gnanam, it is called. The physical world is not having gnanam, it is only material information it is. All objective material static, you can read anything, anytime. And wisdom is not like that, dynamic wisdom it is. So the wisdom is second part. Okay, Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam. Then you will reveal yourself that you are having no limits to your work. You can give life and take life, you can do everything. But when once you make the mind empty, always you will act as only truthful nature. Truth is there, so no violence will be there. You can do great work without violence. When I say you can take life, you can also say that killing somebody also is spiritual. No. Because it is guided by truthfulness. So never evil conduct will be with you. It is 100% assured that you will be always truthful. Truth is that without violence, always. If we are truthful, there will not be any kind of violence at all. We will become violence-free, non-violent person. That is most important in our life. That is called infinitehood. Non-violence is infinitehood. You can do anything, but no violence. See, that is what the viveka, that is what vairagya, that is what shat-sampatti, that is what mumukshutva. Automatically everything we will get, and that is the kind of wealth what we require. Okay, and let us remember the spiritual wealth overtakes the physical wealth. It will also give you physical wealth, but once you are adopting spiritual wealth with you, which is never diminishing, and it will acquire everything. There is no limitations for the spiritual wealth, but the physical wealth is always limited to a certain extent. It is not always permanent at all. It is a wealth means it is abundance, that's all. You can only make use of that. It should be used, otherwise it will vanish. But spiritual wisdom is always eternal with you. It can be giving, you can give to anybody any amount. Physical wealth, if you give to somebody, it will diminish. Spiritual wealth, if you give to somebody, it will improve, it will increase, it will not diminish at all. It is ever increasing, ever shining, permanent. Kindly understand this. So we must be after the spiritual wealth, which is enunciated in 4 steps, that is called Viveka, Vairagya, Sampattu, and then Mumukshutva, where Sampattu has given 6 definitions again. Or the 6 are, number 1 is Shama, Dhamma, Uparati, Sraddha, Titiksha, Samadhana. Always we should be in a satisfying mode. Do not blame yourself at any cost. No blaming is the first duty. either anybody or yourself. No blame game it is. Our life is a game with no blemish thing on anybody, neither yourself nor anybody outside. No blame at any cost. Okay. So with this, thank you very much. I am called for by other people. Okay. I am very, very thankful to you for having given this opportunity to be with you all the while with a very great occasion of speaking the truthful nature here of our own self. Okay. Thank you very much. Nice of you. Kindly excuse me for leaving the session early. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir. That was a very wonderful session. And
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
yes, Koteshwara,
Thank
you
you.
want to add something?
Nice to be here.
No,
Nice
it's
to
all
hear
right.
the sir
I
after a
will
long
see
time.
his phone is ringing. I,
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
see you next.
Yes.
If I'm
Thank you.
allowed, okay, he has to go for something. I actually wanted to know PSS Academy, what exactly is happening
Yeah.
now?
Because a short of time, we were not able to have some more time of him. So let me close this session. Okay, we will. Core team,
Yeah,
please stay back. We'll talk on it.
we will stop. That's live. We can talk.
Yes.